is the air alert for Ukraine here. And red is where there's an air alert, and we're going to a red zone. So yesterday it was gray, I think, and now it's red, and let's hope it's gray again by the time we get there.
This is one of the craziest plans I've heard so far. 3 Berliners are risking their lives by entering a war zone with a van and a trailer full of medical supplies. They plan to deliver it to their local partners in Odessa. Is this delivery worth the risk? I'm not sure, but I'm sending my friend Rick to find out.
And now, we checked the latest air alert, and now, half the country's red, and this is where we're going.
Are you beginning to have, second thoughts?
No. But, and I think it's healthy to be a bit scared, so we will make good decisions.
The plan is to drive all day and night across Poland, enter the Ukraine, and hand deliver the boxes to hospitals, pharmacists, and non-profit organizations. It may be a small delivery, but every item in it was specifically requested.
I think we'll come back with some stories that need to be told, so...
So this episode will not only be about the brave people that risk their lives in order to give support, it will also be about the amazing impact that every small contribution can have. And I promise you, it is a lot greater than what you might expect.
I don't know what Guy got me into this time. 12 hours into the trip, and we're stuck at the Polish-Ukrainian border.
And nothing is happening. But the green light is on, so maybe we can drive.
While waiting, word reaches us that a Russian rocket has landed in Lviv, where we were planning to spend the night at a hotel over on the Ukrainian side. Maybe sleeping in the van over here in Poland wasn't so bad after all.
Sehr gut. Ja, okay.
All this driving has given us plenty of time to get to know one another. Zina and her brother Sebastian grew up in East Germany, and Zina speaks Russian. Their friend Leif grew up in West Germany and runs an IT company in Berlin. When the war started, their friends in Odessa asked them for help, so they quickly founded the BerlinOdessaExpress, collected tens of thousands of euros in donations from friends and family, and organized some of the very first aid shipments to Ukraine. They've put together 7 so far, but this 8th one is a little bit different.
Die Tour ist für uns sehr wichtig, weil wir endlich die Gelegenheit haben, die Menschen, mit denen wir seit fast 1,5 Jahren jetzt so eng zusammenarbeiten, in die Arme zu schließen und zu sehen, wo die Unterstützung hingeht.
We meet these partners on the side of the road shortly before reaching Odessa. There's a nightly curfew, and it's too dangerous for us to drive into town by ourselves. Hopefully we'll get a good night's rest tonight, because we have a lot of deliveries to make over the next 3 days. The next morning, we get an early start. Valentine drives us hundreds of kilometers in and around Odessa. Every time I start feeling like life here is pretty normal, we pass by some bombed-out apartment building, school, shopping center, or this long line of captured Russian tanks on display at the town square in Mykolaiv. We've been delivering hard-to-get medications, syringes, bandages, diapers, wheelchairs, and even a generator. Thanks to their new cooperation with Pharmacists Without Borders, the BerlinOdessaExpress team are able to purchase medications at a discount, making their donations go even further. I wasn't expecting such a warm welcome everywhere. After all, the few hundred boxes we're delivering are only a drop in the bucket. But when we arrive at the Smart Family Home, a haven for families who fled the front, I begin to understand the true importance of what we're doing. What the BerlinOdessaExpress team have done is much more than just give away badly needed supplies. For the people here, they're living proof that the outside world really does care about what's happening in Ukraine. Zina, Sebastian, and Leif have left behind a trail of hope everywhere we've been these past few days. Now their Ukrainian partners want to give them something in return.
Das möchte sie an uns weitergeben. Und das hier ist eine Flagge, genäht von Menschen in der Okkupation, also in besetzten Gebieten, die man aus dem Glas holen soll, wenn die Ukraine befreit ist.
After 3 days here in Odessa, our mission is nearly accomplished. But there's still one more thing we want to give away.
Du hast die Verantwortung für das Auto.
У тебя ответственность сейчас за машину, да?
Das ist mein Geschenk für dich. Okay? Ja.
Спасибо.
Der bleibt hier in der Ukraine.
Er bleibt hier in der Ukraine. Sie liefern damit die Hilfsgüter, die in Dörfer nach Herzen. Sie benutzen den wirklich und ich glaube auch, dass er in wirklich guten Händen ist und noch lange, lange, lange fahren wird.
While strolling down the train platform, I keep thinking how happy I am that we made this trip, despite all the warnings.
Nein, wir haben alles geschafft, genau zum richtigen Moment. Das war gut, perfekt.
Leif, Zina, and Sebastian have made me realize that even modest donations can have a major impact, not only on a material level, but also on the human spirit. And in difficult times like these, this is something we should never forget.
I was relieved when the team got back to Berlin safe and sound, especially after I heard that Odessa was once again under attack. A lot of buildings were hit, including the smart family home that BerlinOdessaExpress had helped furnished. It was a sad reminder that this war is far from over and there is still a lot of work to be done. The team is working hard planning their next trip just in time for the holiday season. If you'd like to help, you can find everything you need to know in the description. So please check it out because every help is necessary. Before we end this episode, I have another surprise for our German-speaking audience. We are starting a beautiful cooperation with Feel Good Happy People, an amazing podcast that, like this channel, tells stories about people that do good in the world. For every episode that we make here, Feel Good Happy People will release an episode of their own that will include an in-depth interview with the good ones you get to meet here. If you want to hear the episode with Rick and Sebastian, go to the description and you will find a link there. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until we meet again, look for the good ones.
Good brings good. The next episode is about 2 women refugees that had managed to create a home away from home for all their fellow Ukrainian people. If you want to be inspired, click here.